Okay, so should I go ahead now?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, let me minimize my WhatsApp. Then this is it. So, sir, what next? Launch abi modify or more? I think it's
You will
muted.
launch it. Launch
Okay,
it.
launch. Okay. Okay. Sign
Then
in with skip, abi. Or I should
skip.
create an account. I
Skip.
should skip.
Keep,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
I've skipped. So where did they run to?
Just wait. It will pop up.
Uh-huh.
This
So
where
here
we
then dot SQL dot slash SQL. What is the name?
The server
Let me
name.
check on this. The server
Oh,
name.
eh,
Let me see. Let me see from my
SQL.
head.
Okay.
Yes. I think SQL. Let me see from my head.
Okay, so
I want to see the name.
SQL Server 3. SQL Express.
Dot, then right slash.
dot
Okay,
slash.
dot
Dot.
slash.
Slash. That slash is right slash.
Okay,
I don't,
right one.
is it right or left? I don't even know which one. The one that will come from the top of the left to the bottom of the right. Then we now put SQL Express.
All in capital letters, abi.
Yes.
SQL Express. But this
Yes.
slash, is this slash correct like this? Or is the other way
Yes, it's
around?
No,
okay. It's
other
okay.
slash, not that
That's it.
one.
That's
Okay.
it.
This one,
That's it.
abi.
That's it. Yes. Where you
Okay,
have trust server certificate, check it. Wait. That now you can connect.
connect. Okay.
Yes.
Before let's another attention that I'll call us. In
Mm,
them yesterday when we were
mm,
download the server, I think we downloaded the developer part
mm.
enterprises. Is it going to work with a SQL Express,
Dev
Mr. Wab?
Yes. A network related or instance specific error occurred during the
I
establishing
think
connection.
my own was SQL
Yeah, SQL Server
dev
Developer
server.
Enterprises. That's the one that we
Okay.
download for server. It won't work. So click
No,
OK.
okay. Uh-huh.
So
So
you know
So
what?
instead
you
of
need to change
Express,
it.
abi?
Let's
The
see
one
what
that you
it is.
downloaded, the name of the
Yes.
one.
Okay,
SQL
the
Server
name of
Developer.
the one I downloaded. Okay, see it
Mm.
here.
Okay.
Can you see it here?
No,
SQL
Enterprise
Yes.
Develop.
Yes. You
dev
can copy it
dev.
and put it. Yeah.
Maybe
Okay,
copy
I
it
should
and paste it.
copy.
Let's see.
Okay, copy. What of the dot slash? I should leave it and paste it like this.
Yes, paste it.
Yes.
Ah, why is it not pasting?
You didn't copy it well.
Okay, let me go back there. Okay, I
You can
think like
copy it
this.
like that. You can do
Okay.
Control C.
Then go back here. Ah, Mbola to Jasi.
No, just click on that space.
Yes.
Okay, like
Try and
this.
connect. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe I
Hey,
will
God.
share that. Maybe I will share that Express. The setup for the Express as well, so that you
Okay.
will delete
Eh,
that this.
okay, I want install this one, then
And do the
The,
install
express.
your own. Okay, okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So
After this class,
Mm,
I'll create another 30 minutes Zoom so that I want you to
mm,
finalize everything today. I don't want you to go without. So after we answer the question, maybe we can answer
mm.
30 questions today. I'll create 30
so
minutes Zoom.
we can continue
Yes,
with the class
yes. And I'll create 30
so that
minutes class
So
so
what
that
will happen now is let him send the express to the WhatsApp group. Let me download and run
download it
it
and
while
continue doing
I
that. But before
will install
before
this
you
one.
install it, you have to uninstall the develop from your system first.
I'll go and uninstall it now.
Okay.
But I can leave the studio.
No,
I
leave the
should leave.
studio. Yes, leave the
Okay,
studio.
okay, okay,
Let's do
okay,
the express for the server. Since that
okay.
Mr. Wab did that way and it
And
works.
it worked for him.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
all right.
question 5. List all the supplier, copy, paste. So Mr. Wab is busy now. Let me answer this question so that when you finish with sending you answer the next question. Select from purchasing suppliers, select all. You end your query with semicolon. So select all suppliers. So I want to execute this number 5 questions. So these are all the suppliers. We have supplier name, supplier category IDs, everything. If you want to extract some information that you don't want to extract all, you write out the name of the column that you want to extract from. So question 6. Let me copy this and paste this and copy question 6 from here. Let me copy question 6 to question 7. Copy, paste. Once. So question 6 said that find all orders placed sales after January 1st, 2016. So we are working on order table. So do you want to answer that question?
Hello, ma. Sorry.
Okay.
This my control panel. Please, I'm confused. I'm seeing a lot of, I don't know. So I'll not go and uninstall the wrong one.
Yeah, share your screen. Share your screen.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
It's coming up. Yes.
Okay, so I'm saying, are you seeing this based on today's dates?
Yes.
1st August. This, then I'm seeing another one down. SQL, 1st August. Another one, 1st August.
That is a VC code editor. So
Okay,
the one you are
this one.
on install, no, you don't need to touch that. The one you
I
want
should
to
not touch this.
yes, you want
What
to
of this one?
install, that's Management Studio. We are not
Uh,
install Management Studio.
okay, I
We
should
are
leave this
install
one.
the SQL Server. The SQL Server
Okay, this one.
2025.
This one.
Yes, that
What
is
of
this.
this one? Have you seen this one too?
That's Visual Studio. You are not installed that. That one is part of the
The package.
management, the package. Yeah. Can you?
So only this one.
Yes. Can you? Microsoft Visual SS
This
Writer
one up
SQL
here,
Server.
abi?
Yes, for SQL Server, you are removing this one, the one that you click on. Yes,
Okay, this
and
one.
yes, and scroll up too. And the setup
Okay.
here, Micro Server
This one.
2025 year setup
And this
image.
one.
Yes, you are removing both because they are server. You understand?
Okay. What about this one that I'm still seeing the same?
Don't
Okay, no.
no, this one are ODBC drivers that work with them, and you can remove everything so that
Mm.
because they are inside the SQL Server package. You understand? So that we
Okay.
don't have confusion. Anything
Mm.
SQL Server,
Mm.
today's date we install it this morning. So
This morning.
remove yes, or install
I should remove
everything,
all of
all
them.
the SQL Server so that we don't have a mess up
A
for the
confliction.
installation. Yeah, the confusion.
All
Everything
right.
that is server, remove it. And we
Okay,
start
okay.
with Express.
Okay. All
Mm.
right. All right. So let me stop sharing.
So yeah, question 6, Mr. Wab. Today we are answering, how many questions do I have? I think I have up to 30. I don't know if we can finish all the questions. I have
So
20 questions.
I
We
think
can
I will
finish
going
it.
to see.
We can finish the 20 questions.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So select
Select
supplier ID.
supply. Find all orders place sales after January 1st.
Oh, I think I'm doing the number 5. Sorry.
No, I've answered the question number 5. I'm answering question 6. So it's question 6 you are answering. You can write it from your end and tell me.
Okay. So find all orders placed after January 1. So we will select order ID.
Find all orders.
So sales dot order. I want to see that table. That is what I'm trying to
Okay. We are working
get
from
now.
order table. Let me call the table. We are
I
working
think we
from
have
this
opened
table.
it before.
No, this sales dot order. Yes, this is the table we are working on. Sales dot order.
Okay.
So remember that, say that find all. I told you that whenever you see all, you know that you want to extract all the information from the table. So
Okay.
you use asterisk
It's
here.
asterisk.
Yes,
Yes.
now this query will select all the information from
Then
the
from
sales order. So from
sales,
sales
sales
order,
dot order.
and it give us the condition. Orders place
Yes.
sales after
Where order dates.
where good. Where
Order dates
order dates
is greater than.
greater than
Let me see the date format.
January 1st. Okay, this is it here.
January.
Order date. Yes, date in year,
So
month, and
year
date.
first.
Year
Yes, which is
first,
2016.
2016
iPhone 01
01 iPhone
01. That
01.
is supposed to be in strange. It's supposed to be in
Good,
column.
good. Because I made this mistake sometimes. I wrote dates without putting it in string in column. So, and it prompted me an error. So, you end your query with semicolon. Let's execute it. So, these are the orders says place after January 1st, 2026. From other dates here, you could see that everything is January 1st, 2, 3. When you scroll up, we have 9,517 rows. This is where you see the number of records that you have from your results. So that's it. Very simple. When you understand the logic from the question, it will be easier for you to extract your to write your query. So now that they mention that find out, we know that we are extracting everything, all the columns from the sales orders, and they give us the considered condition that we should extract any sales after January. You know that you are going to use where to filter your order dates. Easy. Question 7. Display all invoice issued in January 2016. So select all from invoice
Sales.invoices.
sales.invoice
Invoices. Abi?
invoices,
Is
yes,
it in,
invoices. So where let me go and look at the column.
that's
Sales.invoices.
where invoice dates.
Invoice
That would be
dates,
the invoice
yes,
date.
yes, where invoice dates. Invoice dates. The question says, are we going to use greater than or because that condition invoices issued in in that in January 2026. So that's mean that we are going to look at invoice dates from January 1st and January,
Till end of January.
the end of
From the
January.
beginning of January to January. So
So
it will be greater than or equal to January 1.
equal to, we are looking at equal to January 1st and January, because in January 2026, I want us to understand the question very, very well together. In January 2016, so, so are we going to look from January 2016 to January 31st or January 2016 to January or February 1st?
So that would be January to January.
January
1st to
in
31.
31. Okay. 2016 hyphen 01
01.
hyphen 01
If not put
and
the
equal to
logical
year. Yeah. Equal to
operators.
year. 2016 hyphen.
No, no, if you put equal to without greater than, it will limit it to that first alone because
Alone.
there is no range. So, because there is no range.
In
That operator should be
Issue in
greater
January 2016. You mean that the operator year must be greater than?
than and equal to or equal to greater than or equal to.
So it will limit between the January.
Yes. And
Because we have to look between the January 1st to January 31st.
Please,
yes,
Mr. Wahab, sorry. The server
yes.
Yeah.
is running basic custom download media.
So let's finish this class first so that we
Okay, okay.
can.
Yeah.
Madam said you will.
I'll create
She's going
another
to
30
make
minutes
another.
training
All
that
right, all right, all
we
right.
can
So
join.
let
That
me,
30 minutes will help you to install everything work before we leave.
okay.
Okay. So we are looking in between
So
January 1st to January
then
31st.
and and less than or equal to
When we
that date,
put and
that
here,
31st.
we cannot use another operation, logical operation follow. You
And
understand?
invoice, there will be invoice dates in between. And invoice dates,
We cannot call another invoice date in between. The only way that you can call another column in between when you are writing your query logical, either you use, maybe you want to call another thing inside another table, like you use joint. You cannot call, okay, invoice date again. But with this, since you have called you want to filter the invoice date, you write all the dates that you are going to filter in between. Let's finish writing it and see the output. We can still adjust. Is it 31st? I don't know. 31st come before 01. Month, year,
yeah,
month.
31st January
Is it right?
is
Or
oh
01,
one.
31st? Yeah.
It's month that is in the middle. Yeah, yeah.
I expect
Because
no
if
boolean
we put greater than, okay,
greater than year.
yes, is that greater than?
Before the and, select all
Before
from
the hand, there should be less than
invoice,
or
less than
equal to,
invoice date. Okay.
less than or equal to that date. Less than,
Do I need to call the
not
column
in
first? I'll
okay,
call
well,
the column first before put less than, equal to.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
like
No,
this.
I said that the other time.
Mm,
Less than or
less than
equal
equal
to.
to. Let me remove the column here. Yes.
Uh-huh.
So now we are looking in between the January 1st to January 31st. The invoice that they issue between that
Period.
period. So
So let's look at the date now. The date column. Let's run it
it's
down.
column go now.
Let's scroll it down. Let's see if it's all the
January
dates. If
1st.
it's showing all the dates.
It will show all
Yes,
the
yes,
dates
it's
to
showing everything.
January 31st. It stopped at January 31st because that's why I was saying that instead of if we want to add the January 31st in this thing, we have to call the February 1st. So
Uh,
with this, we have January. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So let's go to dates.
will it be that there was no transaction because that conditional statement is supposed to include 31st?
Yeah, maybe there's no
Maybe there was no
transaction
transaction
because
on that
yeah,
date.
there's no transaction. Can you see my date when
You
I
can see that
include
this one has captured February.
a capture February? There's no transaction on 31st.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, you are right.
on 31st.
Yeah. Okay, there's no transaction on that day. So
Yes, yes, yes.
that is the result. I just like writing query. Sometimes the question will trick you. You just question intermediate level, question 8 and 9. Find customer who have placed more than 5 orders. And let me copy all the questions to question 14. Copy, paste. So find customers who have placed more than 5 orders. So this is another level of query. So now from these questions, let's understand. I'm not going back to the notes. When I mentioned join in the notes that I gave you, we have left join, right join, inner join, full join. So inner join will return the result of the table A and table B, and left join will return the result from left table with a matching rows in right table. Right join will return the results from the right table with matching rows from the left table, while full join will return all the information from both tables. So the question 8 says that find customers who have placed more than 5 orders. Can you tell me how many tables we are working on in this question?
Customers table,
Yes,
orders table.
yeah, we are looking into the customer table and other tables. So before you can extract this, we are going to find customers and order. So let's start from customer, and we join. Our customer table is left table, while our right table is order table. So, and both table must have what we call primary key, unique key that connects both of them together. In the notes that I provided, I explained primary key, foreign key, and each table must have a primary key.
How did you identify the position of the tables before
The
you can say what is right one?
Yeah, left hand. The way I sit down, that is how the customer table, the table that come first is your left
Okay,
table. You understand?
okay,
The next one is the
okay.
right table. Now, when we join these two table together, the customer and the order, because we are extracting customer information. So the first table that come is your left table. But if you want to work because the right table does not, we don't use left right joint most when you are writing query. The most joint that you use is left join and inner join. Sometimes when you write a query using inner join, you will still extract information, because you are extracting. When you use inner join, you want information in the two table, both customer. We'll come across one question that will let us use inner join with it. Wow, we have 10 minutes, and I need to finish this question today. I'm not repeating. So question 8, let me start from sales dot customer sales dot customers as C So I gave
Yes.
alias of C
I'll
for the
put SC.
customer. Yes. So join sales dot order as O. Sometimes I may not put this and I'll write C. So you understand what I'm trying? I may not put as C or as O. I can write O. So you know that I'm giving the table the alias. So, and what are we selecting from? We are selecting customer ID, customer name, and also we want to count because the question said that find customer who have placed more than 5 order. We need to count order. We are counting order ID as total order because we want to know how many order each customer placed. So select C dot customer ID, comma C dot customer name, comma. So count, we use count function here. You put this your function, you will put it in open and parenthesis. Our O is order ID plus as total. We put another alias here, total order. So yeah, let's come back to the from. Say which column, we have extract the two tables that we are working on, and we have to join them with a unique value in both table. Let me close all this one. We need to look at so I would like to open the sales order and customer. So from the order table, you could see that we have customer ID. That is the unique ID in order. And let me open the customer table too. The customer table, we have customer ID too. So order table, we have customer ID. Customer table, we have customer ID. Those are the two primary key we have to join the two tables together with. So now that from sales.customer as C and join sales.orders as O, I use join here. I did not specify either left join or inner join. When you use join, you are referring to you are using left join. Inner join. So which column that I said we are joining with customer ID? So we use on to join the two tables together. C, which is customer table, C dot customer ID, because we are joined with the customer ID from table A and table B, equal to O. From other table 2, we have customer ID. Customer ID. So now that we use count in our select table because we want to count the number of customer place order, more than 5 orders. So we use a group by customer name and customer ID. Copy here. And when you use group by, you have to use having with it. array count, we call the function again. O.id greater than greater than 5 because they give us the condition semicolon. One.
Before you run it, look at that count order. There is error, typographical error there.
Mm,
The order
yeah.
count.
Count. You mean this one? The last one?
Where you have count on top, the one on the top,
Top. Okay,
the one at the
count.
top rather.
Yes, count op
That
order.
order,
Yes.
that spelling error.
Yes. Thank you. So, do you understand the logic? So, first, with my question, I need to understand how many table I'm working with. I'm working with customer and order table. So, and the question said that and they want to know the customer who placed more than 5 orders. So, I need to have the customer ID and customer name for my results. And I want to know the order ID. I want to count the order ID as a total order. I name the column as total order. For my table order, we don't have total order there. I created another column's name as total order. So, and for my table, I called the sales customer and the other yeah, with this joint. Okay, before I want to perform little bit a logic. So when I use the join here, I have 622 rows records. So when I want to use left joint and run the query again, you see, we still have 622 column. When you use join or only join or left join, you are referring to you are using a left join when you use only join. So when you put inner join here, and when I said that inner join will return the results from both table. Let's run it. I'll put, you see, it will return inner join and left join. It's like you are working on the same thing. I'm trying to point out some things. Right joints will still give us the same thing. I will say another question that I'll use to explain this join very well. So, any questions? Question 9, and we have few minutes left. I need to finish. Question 9. Find the top 10 products sold by quantity. So, how many table are we working with here? Find the top products sold by quantity. You will look at our database worldwide imported here, and you can, for quick check, you can open each column and see, okay, which table that contain products, which table that contain, because you are still going to use find the top 10 products sold by quantity. So let's look into the stock item and see if the product is here.